Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and Merry Christmas as we continue with some Christmas themed puzzles. And for once I'm not doing a Christmas tree Sudoku, I'm not even doing a Sudoku. Today I'm going to be having a look at one of a puzzle from Scott Strossal's Advent Calendar of Puzzles. Scott is very much a friend of the channel. He has created a website requiring a $5 subscription to look at the 24 days of his Advent calendar. Now, most of them are Sudokus, but some of them are not. They are other types of puzzles. And this one is a Philomeno or Philomeno. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll stick with Philomeno. Just before we have a look at the rules and have a go at this puzzle, do check out our Patreon content for the Tracking the Cryptid Treasure Hunt, the Modern Art Sudoku Pack, the easier puzzle I posted a week ago. Also, of course, our killer app is out, and our other Sudoku apps, which have proved so popular. The killer app is the newest and possibly the hardest, I suppose, vying with the Miracle Sudoku app for that. Anyway, they are incredibly popular. There is a link in the description under the video, where I will also post a link to Scott's Advent calendar and his website. And this puzzle is a Philomeno angel. I was going to say a snow angel, but that would be going far too secular, and Scott is a worship leader and probably wouldn't thank me for that. But this is an angel because the shape of the givens in the grid is angelic, classic behind the door of an Advent calendar figure, especially late on in the cycle. And the rules of Philomeno are these. You have to tile the whole grid with shapes. Shapes of equal size cannot touch each other, and every given digit in the grid is in a shape of that size. And that's it. And when I say touch each other, they can touch each other diagonally, but they can't touch each other at an edge orthogonally. So do have a go on the link below the video if you haven't already tried on Scott's site, and enjoy it, because you'll probably do as well as I will. It's not a puzzle type I'm very familiar with. With a lot of these classic puzzle types, I watch in awe as experts do them. So I will struggle through it in my own way if possible. And let's get cracking then, see what we can do. So there's this 11 out here. Oh, look, there's a very useful 2 under it. Actually, first thing to do, let's colour the ones. I will colour them grey. Those are little islands that cannot touch other ones, is all we know. Now this 2 is nice because it's only got 2 ways to go, and it can't go that way, because if you put a 2 in there, it would clearly touch whatever 2 that was in. So it must go left. Let's make 2's red. Now this 11 has to go definitely up somewhere. Oh, and this 6 has to go down to here. Yeah, we know it must go down that far. I'm just trying to select a colour. Let's make it orange. We know it must go down that far, because to get 6 it must be. Now what about this cell? Well, it can connect to the 6. Now it might not connect to, sorry, it can't be 1 on its own. What you can have in Philomeno, and I didn't mention this, is shapes that are not marked with a number. So we could have a 4 up here, for instance, and that's fine. It doesn't have to have a number that is a given, but we will be able to tell if it exists from something else about the rules. So here we did at least know that couldn't be on its own because it would be touching a 1. So we've got 5 of the orange. This blue, this 2, not blue, has to go down. So that is red there. It couldn't go across, or it would be touching that 2. And in fact, that 2, no, I don't know what that does. I do know with this one, can't go up, or it would touch that. So we can put that in there. And this one must go up, because it now can't go right or left. The 6 must now finish off down here. This 7, maximum of 2 it can take, so it must go up somewhere. Let's make that green. This 5 must go up. That makes the 11 go further up. Oh, look at these 2s. Oh, yeah, we know where this goes because it can't go into any of those cells. So that goes there. These 2s must go up and down away from it. Oh, no. What's this cell? Can't be 2, and it doesn't look like it can be 3. Have I messed up here? Oh no, it can be 1. It must be 1. The reason it can't be 3 is because you could either connect up to that 3, but that would be neighbouring another 3, or you could connect up to that one, but it would be neighbouring that one. So rather brilliantly, they rule each other out. We must be left with a 1 there. Now, this is interesting. We're getting... Sorry, I'm going to get some water. Right, my apologies about that. The throat was going there. Yeah, I was just looking at this area. Now, we've got 5, 9, 10 white cells up there. We need 6 more purple, 3 more blue, and 1 other, which could either be part of this green 7 there, or it could be just a random 1 somewhere. Now, the purple is going to have to go around here to give the blue 5 room to move. Blue 5 has to take that cell, but I don't know which others. Probably the purple's going to fill there and the blue there. Then that could be either green or the 1, but I can't be sure. Oh, well maybe... Okay, what I haven't done in this puzzle is count up all the numbers. We have a 12 by 12 grid. That's 144 cells. Now, what is the minimum... Yeah, and maybe I can use this to determine how many cells, like this one, don't have to be in the given numbers. So let's add them up. Just be careful that we are not going to count, for instance, those 10s, they're probably part of the same shape, so I mustn't count 10 twice. And anyway that's possible, I'm going to have to be careful. 5, 16, 18, 19, 25, 27, 37, counting the 10s once, 39, 46, 48, 49, 51, 54, 58, that can't reach another 4, 63, 67, same again, 69, 71, let's count this one, 72, 74, 77, those 2 3s could be the same, 80, 81, 88, that 7 can't reach anyway, 91, 93, 96, those 4s could be the same, 100, 102, those 6s could be the same, 108, 109, 111, we're getting quite high though. 2 of these 4s, but maybe not all 3, 115, 118, 127, 130, 137. So a maximum of 7 cells out of 144 that are not already marked. And if, for instance, these 4s were all different, then only 3 cells. Or if those 6s were different, only 1. So I'm going to try and remember this 7 degrees of freedom number. Now this 7, the maximum it can take in column 3 is those 5. So it's got to come out here. And this 3 is fully determined now. Let's make that yellow. Keep the colours different where we can. This could be a 1 on its own, so I can't risk... Oh no, hang on. Now the green is actually constrained. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have to be green. That gives us the red 2. Oh, and the green finishes off here, and that finishes off our blue and purple. That's very nice. Isn't that neat the way that's worked? Ah, now this cell can't be a 1, so it must be a 3, because it must now bump into a 3, and it must therefore connect both 3s. So we didn't use up any degrees of freedom there. Oh, but this cell at the top, sorry about that being yellow, but this one I'm pointing to with the cursor, what reaches that? This can't even get to there, that 9. It could get to there, like that. The 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that can't get to there either. These two, I'm going to mark them grey. They're in some shape that has got no number at the moment. So they're using up some of the 7 degrees of freedom. Ah, yes, we can... Sorry, what I should have learned from the 11 and 6 over here that are hedged in is that the 9 over here, let's make a big shape green again. Oh no, let's make the 7 green and the 9 purple. It's big enough to be purple. They obviously can only take 2 from in between each other. So the purple has to go up here, the green has to go down here. Now I am beginning to create shapes that I cannot finish. Oh, I'm going to do the same with that 3. It must come out to there. Oh, what's going on down here? I suppose they could be purple or green. Oh, this 4 has to connect to this cell, which means it must connect to this 4. So again, we're not getting away with another degree of freedom. Let's make that blue. We need one more cell for that 4. This 3 now must connect to here. And that constrains the purple. This is very weird. I just don't know how to go about this. 7 there. Maybe there's a minimum down here. Like these could be part of the 10. Oh, look at that, yes. If those were part of the 10, that's the only way to allow these to be part of a 4, those to be part of a 5, these to be part of a 4. Now, one cell may be within there. Actually, that 4 could come round and be there. So up to 2 cells within that are wrong. But those are the only ways to fit all these numbers in. Oh no, that 3 needs a space. So let's just have a look again at what looks like a minimum. 10 there, 4 there, 5 there. Maybe 1 cell there, 4, and that allows the 3 to come out. So the 3 can't come down here, or there will not be enough space. You'd put 4 there. Yeah, you just couldn't do it. So the 3 weirdly can't turn down because there isn't enough space, so it has to go straight along. That makes us know where the 2 is. That's so weird. This 3 must now go up at least 1. Now the 7 has to fight for space. It's got to come out there. All of these little snakes are struggling to breathe. That's how I'm going to characterize this. That 4's not part of this one, or it would be 5 big. Could go there. Oh, it's really difficult to get these all fit. Oh, that 3 can't turn into there. Oh, and it's all gone wrong then. Where can that 3 go? maybe I was wrong here. Let's undo these last things. I really thought, I was sure that this 3 had to go here to give room to these 4s and 5s and 10s. Like surely within this space, which is 10, 15, 16, 28 cells, we have to find room for 10, 18, 23. Oh, maybe there's more space. What am I doing wrong here? Maybe I've miscounted the 10. 4. Now that's 8. No, there's only 24 cells and we need to fit in 23. I don't understand. What am I possibly doing wrong? Ah! Could the 3 turn down there if the 5 turns up somehow? So that I need the 3 to turn down here, otherwise this 3 is killed. Or that 3 kills that 7 anyway. So now the 4 could be like that. The 10's still occupying everything. Yeah, okay, this works. And my apologies for claiming as fact something that just wasn't true. 4 there. Now 5 here. And that looks like it could be true. I'll go green for that 5. Now I don't know what's happening to that 2, but I'm much more comfortable that at least I've fitted everything in and I haven't forced this 3 to go 2 cells up there. In fact, therefore, because it can't do that, it would still kill that 7. It has to come this way 1. Can't come down here, it must finish there. Now the 7 is still, again, fighting for space up here. It can take those 3. It's going to have to come through that cell. Oh, this is a very clever puzzle indeed. Now this 7's barely got any room. I think the 6's are going to have to join up. We can't have 2 separate 6's. But they've got to leave room for this 4 to join to this 4. And they've got to leave room for the 2. So 4, 2, 6. This 7 is everything left there. Oh, maybe not. We've still got 1 cell. But I think that's got to be right. The 6 has to come round to the outside the 4. So that's the shape it is. There's no alternative. Is there a better colour? Let's do red. We haven't used red very often. No, let's not use red because I don't know what colour to use. Let's do grey for that 6. Right, this 2 has to be red like that. This 4 has to join with that 1. This 3... I don't know. See, this isn't great because 3 could be there, 2 there and 1 there. Or 3 there, 2 there and 1 there. And I don't see a way of determining that. Oh, well, let's carry on and see what breaks. So the 7 is there. 3 must finish off with that. Oh, I haven't finished off this 4. That's the problem. That's got to go there. Yeah, that's fine. Red, 3 yellow. Look at that. This is working. 2 red. Green must occupy there. We've had 5 green. Oh, look at this 4. That's got to go all the way up there. The 3 now has to go up to here. The purple has to go round the corner to here. Right, now what have I got left? I've got 1 blue. Oh, I've got more green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more green. Finish off the blue. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish off that purple area. Now, let's uncolour that green, that grey. I've finished all these shapes. and I think I've finished them correctly. I don't see why not. I've still got 3 cells to fill. Oh, I see. They can't be a 3 because they'd be touching a 3. So they must be a 2 and a 1. They can't be 3 separate ones or they'd touch each other. If they're a 2 and a 1, this cell has to be the 1 and this one the 2. And there we go. That is, let's just put in a 1 and a 2 to show what we're doing. And that is Scott's Philomeno Angel. I really enjoyed that. That's such a clever puzzle. And there's so little space. You had to do the full count up. It's probably taken me a long time. Well, 20 minutes. That's okay. That's not so bad. It felt like it was longer. Really nice puzzle. His whole series has been really good. There was one where I couldn't do it, basically. I just recapitulated my logic and it kept breaking. So I must have been misunderstanding the rules or getting something wrong. But even that was probably a brilliant puzzle. Every puzzle I have done has been really good. I haven't kept up with the whole series, especially not the puzzles, but I'm very glad I've done this and done it for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you again soon. Very Merry Christmas to you all. Bye for now.